So President Biden is not concerned about the state of the economy, but Americans are feeling the squeeze from rising inflation. Food prices alone, they're up more than 11% from a year ago. That's the largest increase in 43 years. All told, 78% of Americans say inflation has caused them financial hardship over the last 6 months. Let's bring in Maria Bartiromo, and I just want to play for you this quick soundbite from President Biden. He was asked about his concerns regarding inflation. Watch.
Are you worried about the inflation number, though, sir?
No, I'm not, because we're talking about 0.1% of 1%, and, anyway, thank you.
He went on to say, the stock market doesn't necessarily reflect the state of the economy, but that's not what people who are dealing with inflation are thinking about, Maria.
That's right. Good morning, Dana and Bill. The fact is that the stock market is oftentimes a forward-looking indicator. And yes, this week we saw President Biden celebrating as the market was crashing. We had the worst sell-off in stocks earlier in this week in more than 2 years, and investors were reacting to these hotter-than-expected numbers. The Consumer Price Index is up 8.3% year over year. These are very elevated numbers, and the reason that the Federal Reserve is focused on raising interest rates, the Fed will have its next two-day meeting next week. We are expecting the Fed to raise rates by a very aggressive 75 basis points, meaning your borrowing is getting much more expensive as the Fed tries to slam on the brakes on an economy that was growing to tamp down inflation. The question is, how hard is the Fed going to slam on the brakes, and how will that impact job creation? We've already seen technology and Wall Street firms announce layoffs. That's going to be the next thing to watch. Inflation is a major problem, and this morning we got breaking news on the manufacturing sector. Industrial production and manufacturing showing declines and worse than expected numbers. We are seeing this inflation story impact the broader macroeconomic story, Bill.
Maria, when you describe all that, and you think about this inflation number here, you said a 0.75 of a point for the Fed. Some are saying it might be a full point. I don't know what the implications for that could be if they go a full point. But how do we know if inflation is either leveled off or continues to go higher, or if indeed it is dropping? How would we figure that out? What would be the tell for the consumer?
Well, look, you go out and you order the things that you want to buy, and it's much more expensive. Look at a dozen eggs. It's up 38% in price year over year. Somebody yesterday on Mornings with Maria told me that they ordered a grilled cheese sandwich and it was $20. And I was like, what? But the point is you're seeing everything get much more expensive. And that is creating what we've called in the past demand destruction. Case in point, the mortgage rates. The housing market is feeling the effects of these higher rates from the Federal Reserve. This week, mortgage rates, the fixed 30-year hit 6.1%. That's a double from where we were just a couple of months ago. That has cooled the market. People are walking away from deals in terms of taking out a mortgage, buying a new home. That's what the Federal Reserve wants to see. The issue is as things worsen and the economy slows, unemployment will go higher. Larry Summers says we're going to have to see an unemployment rate of 6% at least as the Federal Reserve takes interest rates higher. And I have to add, the policy is continuing to drive us into a further inflationary story. Remember, the polls that you showed at the top of the show show Americans think this administration is incompetent. It's not just incompetence, it's also tone deaf, because it keeps coming out with more spending. We're getting news that there's a tentative deal announced with the rail unions. Well, that's just going to be more spending and more money in the system. They want a 14.1% wage increase. Again, that's on top of the student loan bailout, on top of the infrastructure spending, on top of the Manchin-Schumer expectations of more spending. So you haven't seen an acknowledgement from this administration that all of this spending continues to stoke inflation, and the spending needs to stop to have people believe that they've actually got inflation under control. You just go to the store, you'll see the inflation right in your face.
Yeah. It's definitely changing a lot of people's habits, as based on these polls. 80% of people saying that economy is in fair or poor condition. 80% is a lot. Maria, thank you.
Thank you, Maria.
Thank you, Dave. We appreciate you.
Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Kilmeade. I want you to do me a favor. I want you to click to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page. This is the only way that I know for sure that you're not going to miss any great commentary, any great news bites, any great interviews coming your way on Fox. You can get it all here on YouTube. So subscribe right now.